Namaste friends, this is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you can browse around some of the titles of the videos that I have. We do on this channel a daily spiritual sapience reading, which is just some spiritual guidance and wisdom for just our ascension journey, our tapping into our spiritual gifts and understanding some of the energies that we're encountering during some of these ascension challenges that we experience. And for these readings, I use only the Rumi decks, the Rumi Oracle deck, and the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. Get my incense lit. And I only use those decks for these readings. I used to use the Rumi deck for my regular readings, but I only use it for these readings now. So I have pre-shuffled, and ordinarily what I do is I'll take an oracle card or two and I'll just read in the booklet what pops out at me, what I feel is intuitively important or relevant to the reading. And then I take not a lot of tarot, but generally 4 or 5 tarot cards to help to reinforce and expand on the message. I hope you are well. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, these readings on this channel are general readings, and if they resonate with you, then it's a message for you. If it does not resonate with you, please leave in peace for somebody else to enjoy that message or benefit from that message. Also, if you need a personal reading, please contact me via the information in the description box. All right, I've changed my table around a little bit, so let's get started. The Cloak of Christ, number 4. What a beautiful card, and it really goes well with my tarot table. So let's see. Number 4, the Cloak of Christ. In the school of humanity, when you became intimate with God, you reside on the King's throne and teach the angels the nature of the divine. That's a little poem by Rumi. You are tired, beloved. Your soul has been ravaged inside and out, and you are succumbing to struggle that is not karmic or necessary, but a symptom of fatigue and weariness of heart, mind, body, and soul. That which plagues you, whether something specific or general nagging malaise or anxiety you can't quite pin down, is not as powerful as you fear. You are being given a grace here and now that it may be overcome. Remember, your reactions are a symptom of your exhaustion and that a sign that you need respite, sanctuary, restoration. That's like the 4 of Swords card. They are not a sign that something must be done, so much as a sign that something must be received or allowed. That something is healing, made possible through divine protection. In this instance, protection is bestowed through the Cloak of Christ. Okay, so we talked about protection in the yesterday's reading was protect your energy and know that you are protected. So this is kind of like a continuation of yesterday's spiritual sapience. Today is September the 1st, so new month. And protect your energy, but also know that you need to take time to restore. I just actually took what I call my spiritual bath, which is Himalayan sea salt and some Epsom salts. And I actually used a little oils, candles, some meditation music to help restore and just kind of ground my energy and cleanse. And so just take time for those rituals or practices that help you restore and rest and find respite from all of the anxiety and turbulence in your outer world. This is the 8 of Suns. Suns are wands. That can mean movement, can mean communication, could be taking some action. That's the bottom of the deck. The top of the deck is the 11. So this is the 11 of spheres. So this is called the apprentice. So the 11 is the page of spheres, page of pentacles. Let's get two more cards and then we'll figure out what this reading is trying to tell us. Oh, we have the completed world, the world card in the reverse. And we also have the neophyte of moons, which is the 11 card in the reverse. So we have two 11s and a 21 card. So the moons are cups and the spheres are pentacles. So the only major arcana is in the reverse. Something is not yet completed in this cycle. Something is not yet completed. And you have the page of cups in reverse and then the page of pentacles in the upright, both the 11 cards. So we have 11 and 11. And then some communication or action, movement. And generally with pages, we tend to think they're messages, or I like to look at them as something that's developing, an energy coming in regarding possibly a person coming in or involving another person. So this is a cycle that is not yet closed, so it's not able to heal with this page of cups in reverse. So there's something that has probably transpired with someone, or some energy is coming in that is going to need to be able to discussed and talked out, and possibly in face-to-face meeting in order to kind of close the cycle and let that heal. On the bottom of the deck is the Abyss, the 13 card. So this is the Queen of Stars. The stars in this are the Queen of Swords. This could be a very courageous conversation that you need to have with someone. Could be your twin with both 11 cards here. I'll move this down and zoom in, hopefully a little bit more. There we go. So the Queen of Swords is generally a energy where you're kind of speaking your truth and cutting out lower vibrational energies that are surrounding you. And I like to look at it as a courageous conversation that you need to have. Here's a conversation. Here's communication. So this is something that you probably need to connect with someone. It could be your twin, could be a soul connection, could be just somebody in your outer world that is possibly acting immature, has not yet started on their spiritual journey, somebody who is not awake. And you're going to have some conversation and decide whether or not this is something that you want to retain in your circle. Because this is it's almost like it's an energetic drain. Either that or you need to clarify something in order to close out this cycle and move on to a point where you can restore and rest and relax and rejuvenate yourself and be in this very healing energy. It feels as though you probably just need to clear the air and then be able to step back and let that heal. So that could be with anybody in your circle, but it could also be with your twin. It's talking about something emotional, something that you've been thinking about, that you've been unhappy with, but this cycle needs to close. This incident, event, or relationship needs to close. All right. get into your healing and make sure that you are in the receptive mode for the healing. That is critical to the success of this. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.